Hey guys, it's Ann. Welcome to my home worm farming channel. If you are new here, please know that this is a safe space and that you can ask me any questions you like. I am more than willing to help everybody out get to where they want to be in their worm journey. As you can tell here, there has been a ruckus in this little corner of Worm Haven. We have a new kitty in the house. And she's just a stray that decided to walk in behind me this morning. And so I thought, well, this is a good time for good old Blue to get herself a roommate. Let's take a look at her. This is our new girl, Betty. Stray right off the road. She reminds me so much of my old Ruby that I think that the powers that be have sent me this little kitty to heal my heart from losing Ruby. So, thumbs up for Betty. Back to our regularly scheduled worm content here. So last time that we looked in on the red wigglers, we thought maybe we would be able to harvest this part here. Let me kind of feel it. I did give it a ridiculous amount of water to try and help it finish up. And I can see that I still have quite a few worms up here doing exactly that, finishing things up. So I'm willing to bet I probably need to leave this for another couple of weeks. As you can see, our little buddies are up there. So I think that now if you watch Vermicompost Learn by Doing, he does his a little bit different than mine, where his is the top row here is where he does his feeding. The top layer on mine is what does its resting, if you will. So this has still got time to rest. I'm not harvesting at this point here. Let's look at the feeding layer below. Okay, so this is my normal feeding layer. Let's see what's going on in here. Looks like they're still working through some of that electric compost. Some of it is still kind of crunchy. So it looks like they still are doing a good job with that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to give them a little bit of fresh food this week. Somebody asked me how long these are. It's been so long since I made them, I forgot. But if I had to guess, I would say that this is 2 inches. If you have the same system as mine, that will work for you, but if you have a different tower system, then you are going to need to measure how far you want the next layer to come down. And it's about half of the distance here you probably want it to go. All right, let's give them a little bit of food here. And what they're getting today is pizza crust and brassica salad mix. Had an unfortunate thing where this got pushed all the way to the back and then froze solid. And then, of course, had I had a presence of mind, I would have probably stuck it in a stir fry, but I didn't. So brassica stir fry for the wormies for this year, for this next couple of weeks. And then just because I don't like the crust of my pizza, they are getting some pizza crust in here. Now, because I haven't added any extra water, that is probably going to turn into a brick for next time, which is fine. It can go ahead and be a brick if it wants to be. I'll eventually remember to bring some water up here and soak that back in for them. So that is why you don't feed normally just regular bread items without getting them super wet. So if you have any questions about the items that are in here, yes, if the worms don't get to this quickly, it will probably stink. but it's not dangerous. They have many different... Can you hear her in the background? She is just sassy. She thinks I'm talking to her. You know, I have other people to talk to, Miss Betty. Anywho, so if you have any questions about the tower system or how I raise my red wigglers, go ahead and put that in the comments below. And thank you for hanging out with me and my worms and Miss Betty.